Year-round, you can find these wallpapers at Dollar Tree. They have beautiful designs. They're great for wallpapering, but they're really good for crafting. For this first Dollar Tree DIY craft, we're going to start with a wood round and one of these decals that you can also find at Dollar Tree year-round. We're going to take the decal, we're just going to dry fit it right in the center, and then we're going to tape off that middle section because I want to paint that middle section white. This is where the decal is going to go, and I want that to be in the background. So I'm just going to give it one simple coat of chalk paint, and this is Rust-Oleum chalk paint in the linen white. Once it was completely painted, I'm just going to remove the tape, of course, and I am going to use my heating tool to quickly dry it. This is a great tool to have if you just want to do some things quickly. But anyways, I'm just going to dry it, and then it's time to just sand it down just a little bit. If you use chalk paint, you know what I'm talking about. It could be a little rough to the touch, but no big deal. A little light sand smooths it out, and I did sand everywhere else as well. Here's the first wallpaper we're going to use. It has a beautiful brick design, and it is such an easy thing to use. You just basically peel and stick. I'm going to fold it in half long ways, and we're going to cut it. This is what we're going to use to cover the top and the bottom of the wood round. We're going to remove the back so easy, just like a sticker, and then we're going to cover again that top and bottom with it. Once it was nicely attached, I'm going to use an X-Acto knife to remove the excess paper. You can also sand it down. Now, I decided to remove it with an X-Acto knife first, and then once that second one was done and over with, I am going to use my sanding block to remove any excess small little portion of the paper remaining. This also allows it to have a very smooth edge without it fraying on you. Now we're going to move on to the decal, and this is a beautiful clear decal. We're going to remove it again, peel and stick it right there in the center. Doesn't it look gorgeous with that brick design? Oh my gosh, I love this wood round. All right, so now we're just going to make sure that that decal is nicely attached, and we're going to add some greenery. We're going to keep it pretty simple. I found this greenery, I believe it was at the store at home, and I've been using it for years now. I keep pulling from it. Now I took this little vine style one, and I'm just going to attach another smaller one on top, and I'm going to drape it towards the right side of the wood round. I'm going to make a couple of marks and drill a couple of holes. This is because I want to attach it by tying it with jute rope. We can also hot glue it, but I just felt it was just so much easier to just tie it. I did add a little bit of hot glue eventually, but tying it in the back really helped it to just really be secure. I tied it in the back with a simple knot, cut off the excess, and then we're going to add this beautiful sunflower. Just a pop of yellow color really complements the design of the decal. We're going to remove the stem, add some hot glue, and just put it right there, right where everything kind of meets, and that's about it. What a gorgeous design. Such an easy way to update this wood round. Love the wallpaper, love the decal. What do you think? Let me know. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, we're going to take 3 of these wooden planks at Dollar Tree. You can find these at the dollar store year-round. And we are going to take one of these horizontal signs that you can also find seasonally at Dollar Tree. We're going to align them nice and on top of each other, just like you see there. And then we are going to make a mark where we need to cut. And surprisingly, it was actually exactly halfway. I don't know how it got that, but hey, I'll take it. I did use my miter saw to make the cut, but you can use your miter box just like this. You put it inside and make cuts as needed. I am going to attach these to each side of the wood planks. First, I'm going to lightly sand that paper portion of it, wipe it well, and then we're going to give everything 2 coats of Waverly chalk paint in the white. And now it's time to bring in the beautiful wallpaper we're going to use. We are going to cut this into strips because we are going to cover the planks with this paper. Now it's going to cover it completely widewise, but lengthwise it's not going to cover it, but we're going to cover that anyways with the board. So don't worry about those little sides showing. Once I had all 3 covered, I am going to use my electrical sander to just remove that excess paper, as well as giving it smooth edges and distress them just a little bit, and it worked so good. But you can use your sanding block if you want. All right, so now we are going to drill a couple of holes on each plank. This is because we are going to attach it onto the board, and we want to make sure that it's going to work out. And you'll see here in just a minute. The paint is now dry, so I am going to distress the edges a little bit on this one as well. And then we're going to put everything together. So just align the boards and then place these right on there. I'm going to attach them with hot glue first, just so that they are attached and it just makes life so much easier. So I'm going to do that to both boards and then we're going to flip it over. And this is where those holes that we drilled earlier are going to come in handy. Now we are going to drill screws right into them and it's going to make it so secure. You can use this as a decorative tray or a serving tray and it's perfect. So I did the same thing on both sides. Now I have a beautiful, beautiful tray. Now we're going to use these felt pads. You've seen me use these before. They're just great when you're creating decor because it won't scratch up any surface. Just like that. Now we need some handles for this beautiful tray. So I'm going to use these 1/2-inch pipe clamps. You can find these at Walmart, the hardware store, as well as Amazon. I thought at first I'd place them this way, but it just overlapped. So we're just going to place them vertically and it worked really well anyways. And we're just going to attach 2 on each side. Now we're going to add nautical rope. This is the white kind from Dollar Tree. We're just going to thread it through each clamp and knotting them to create a nice handle that looks very almost nautical, but also farmhouse a little bit. This will be a great summer craft as well. So as you can see me here, I'm just threading it 1 on each side, making a knot, cutting the S's off, and then doing the same thing on the other side. And just like that, we have a beautiful decorative or serving tray you can use. Love, love, love. It has a little bit of a beachy look, but you can use it year round if you want. What do you think of this one? Let me know down in the comments. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft is such an easy one. This is a leftover wood that I have. If you don't have one like this, you can use this one similar to the previous one, but a little bit smaller. And if you want it a little shorter, you can always make a cut. Now I do have this scrap wood, so I'm just going to lightly sand it. It was already painted. It was from a previous project. I'm going to lightly sand it to smooth it out, wipe it really well because I want the wallpaper to really stick. This beautiful design has a very modern look. I'm going to cut off a piece and of course we're just going to cover the front of it. So just take the wallpaper or the paper from the wallpaper from the back and then just place it right on top. Once you press it really well, you do want to remove that excess paper and once again we're going to use my electric sander to do so. And here I am just going to pull those sides and you can just see how smooth they come out using the sander. And you can use your sanding block as well. The edge also distressed just ever so lightly and it gives it that cute little distressed look. Love, love, love it. For this one, I decided to spray the top with this clear top coat. You don't have to, okay? I just wanted to seal it in because I want this to be a very functional hooks and I want to make sure it lasts. I'm going to flip it over once it was dry and I'm going to attach 2 of these sawtooth hooks to the back. Again, it'll be a nice and easy hang on the wall. And you want to do that before we add the hooks, of course. These hooks I do get on Amazon and I do have them in my Amazon store if you want to check them out, which is always linked down below. I'm just going to add a couple of screws, making sure that I am measuring to make sure that they're going to be nice and even. And that's it for this one. What an easy project. What an easy way to reuse this scrap piece of wood. I love the style. I love the colors. Again, this one's kind of modern and I love, love, love the way it looks. So functional. Let me know what you think of this one. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, we're going to take one of these framed boards from Dollar Tree. You have seen these before. They have these again year round. I'm going to remove the little hooks that I have from the back and we are just going to very carefully push until that middle portion is completely removed. It's so much easier to cover this way, but you can also just cut off any excess if you want. All right, so we're going to remove the little staples that it had and then we're going to sand down those edges to smooth them out and that way it's not going to be clumpy on us. Once we have them nicely sanded, we are going to paint the frame. Now, you can leave it in this color. It's completely beautiful as is, but I want this one to have a white frame. So we're going to paint it, giving it just 1 coat of Rust-Oleum chalk paint in the linen white because I do want to distress this one. So while that's drying, we're going to take this beautiful design wallpaper and we are going to cover half of the board. So just cut off what you need, remove the back once again, just like a sticker, and just apply it onto the board, just like that. We're going to make sure that it's going to be attached and then again we are going to remove the excess paper using my electric sander. Now, you know that I love using reusable stencils. It's such an easy and inexpensive way to create custom signs. This one says, "Let your light shine," and I love that message. So we're just going to stencil it using this gorgeous green, and it matches and it complements the design of the wallpaper beautifully. I'm going to lightly stencil it using the round and around motion, which creates a nice crisp stencil. And when you pull it off, it's just so beautiful. All right, so now this is nicely dry. We're just going to distress it just a bit using my electric sander, and then we are going to put everything together. So basically, we just want to add a little bit of glue on the edge of the frame and then add the board right in the center. This board didn't bring those hooks that we removed earlier, so we're just going to place one more right there on the top. That way we can reuse it and use it to hang if you want. Gorgeous design, love the wallpaper and the complement of that green tone. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, we're going to take this cookie sheet that you can find at Dollar Tree, remove the paper from it, and it was stuck. Anyways, you can see all the scratches. We're going to take it outside and we are going to paint it. We're going to spray paint it using this metallic, beautiful gold tone, but we're only doing the edges. So I'm going to be out in the sun making sure that it's going to dry fairly quickly, and it did actually. So a beautiful color, but again, you can do whatever you want. We're going to bring another one of this beautiful design that has a golden tone wallpaper, and we're going to press down on the cookie sheet. Now, I flipped over the cookie sheet, so this is the back of it, and we're just going to dent and make sure that we have a kind of an outline where we can cut, and then make sure that it's going to fit nicely on the inside of the cookie sheet. So we cut it to size. We're going to trim anything that we need to trim. And again, we're just going to remove the back just like a sticker and place it right there in the center. This is going to be a decorative tray. It could be a tray that you can put flower arrangements on. Maybe it could be a trivet tray where you can add odds and ends. Whatever you want. You can also put it on the wall and add little hooks with magnets because it is metal. I think the possibilities are endless. What an easy craft you can do in literally minutes. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments. I have another video here for you to watch with tons more of Dollar Tree DIY crafts inspiration. Check it out. I'll see you later and have a blessed day. Bye.